Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Yeah, I think that's true. Okay, so today... solo for now. This is my first proper stream. I don't know if it's actually gonna work, but we'll see. So... yes, as I'm dropping around 5% frames, so it's gotta be good. Just realized I did.
Welcome to Robert Industries. Enjoy the ride.
See if anyone.
Check. Landing gear raised.
Estimating my pick.
Thank you, and please visit again.
What's up with the...
Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Front.
Yes. Okay. I'll go on. It's now. Nice, okay, I think I've got it to work. And my ping is. Right. Doesn't appear to be. Yep, it's empty. Server. Right, we got two views, so should mean one else is here. That's a pretty inconsistent account. May just be. Remember a couple number of sentries be indicated. And now I've got 4. Somewhere on the outer ring. Okay, I found the docking collar. Prospector will catch on the way out. It's not. If it's a ship hauling cargo, I haven't actually figured out what to do because there are 3 and now 4 because of bars and there's possible locations to sell. And was jump between a bunch actually. Hardcore. So I don't think anyone recommends Origin. Oh.
Collision alert. Front.
Oh, that's right, you can't. We've got a bunch of turrets. I reckon they'll be. Sorry about my voice, by the way. It's late on a Tuesday. I've had voices probably doesn't pass as well. alright? I'll give it 5 minutes. Because Arca 1 tends a little more. Because they always go to Lyric. Or jump to so if worse comes to worse, you can actually get a snare from Lyria to Arca 1. Then eventually something will come through. But I don't really like doing that because it could just be hours and hours and then the other night when I was doing this with Mongrels, we actually did catch something, but immediately after I had disabled my... So what happened was... so I disabled my snare because we were calling it a night or going somewhere else. But I turned off my snare, and around 5 seconds later I see this little dot coming from Illyria. I'm like, fuck, it's arrived. And then this mole jumps out, and I'm like, I've got no snare, and I've got this mole here, which is worth whatever. So I shoot it because, like, the aim of that particular op wasn't really piracy, it was more just to stop this orc from getting the resources that they need. So, the aim was just to kill them all, but we wanted it outside of our... Anyway, so it wasn't a big deal that we couldn't keep it locked there because it immediately then jumped to Arca 1 for some reason. So, it jumped to station where we had several areas waiting to kill it actually, so that went well. But yeah, the snare is very reliable this patch, so you can use it. What's not reliable is actually finding people to use. So, Brighton, going. Fellow Mantis, but talking about how whenever I turn off my snare, I immediately catch. It's gone. So, yeah. And yeah, we're currently just waiting outside Krill 1 to see if something spawns. There are a bunch of turrets here, but it just spawned. So I'm gonna wait here 1 minute, and to Arca 1, see if we can find. And I've been seeing on Reddit and Twitter actually, there have been so many people hauling like entire like caterpillars worth of Montanium back to ArcCorp, and I'm jealous because I really want to get some of those hits because they're worth like 5 million. I got one back in 3.13.1. I had this full caterpillar full of quantity. It was worth over 5.1 million or something, and I managed to get like 4 or 5 mongrels on it, and just we had it, and he didn't pay immediately, but after a couple minutes, we managed to disable him, and we were gonna go for the board, but then called him again, and he answered, and certainly paid us 100,000, which probably isn't that much, and probably could have charged like a million. But I was pretty happy with that. Getting it Krill 1 had no... Yeah, this place is far less reliable and not as active as Arca 1. But there was just nothing at Arca 1. I mean, to be honest, EU time zone in general, there's just... Everyone does bounty hunting. Everyone. So I tend to go on USA servers. I was What do you mean? Like, there was just no one there? Or just like no one doing... Hello, Mr. G. For Arca 1. Oh, sorry. Where I have an atlas on this.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
So, Brighton, what sort of,
Landing gear deployed.
what was one better during IE early activity? Yeah, we had a lot of new players in Prospect, and a lot of them who thought it was a pretty cool experience actually to get pirated. So fun, and we made a bit, but not enough to sustain me. I had to do other things.
Collision alert.
But now there's just I haven't found a single thing in days. Like one prospector yesterday, but he just blanked me and didn't say anything. He just went in a straight line. It's unfortunate, but whatever. When you do get those hits, fun. And yeah, so Arca 1 was quite good during
Landing
IE,
complete.
but I don't know what it was like compared to Krill 1. Didn't come there. Arca 1 was... there was always someone there. But nothing like... nothing like 330.
Engines.
One thing I do love about this ship is it very rarely has issues with repairing, refuel. Always pops up. Yeah, same. I'm hoping they spool down some of those servers so that they're getting more full. I don't know if you've noticed, but like recently, most of the servers have just been operating at like. Usually Krill 1 is fine. I mean, but here's the thing. I don't like Krill 1 because of just how annoying it is to actually catch cargo haulers doing that fine cargo. They have 4 like generally okay locations to go to. They have Crusader, which is close, but like there's a long wait time to get stuff like that. And there's Hurston, which is probably the worst choice because it's got a long tram time. It's quite far away. But it's probably what most players would go to anyway, because like it's closest, but it's not Orison. Then you've got New Babbage, which is New Babbage is the best. New Babbage is the best because you can just park directly outside the night moments, go in and stuff. That's where I usually set it, but granted, cargo. Yeah, exactly. Whereas in Arca 1. They always go to Arcorp because it's close. It's so far away from everything else. So if you want a cargo hauler, Arcorp, you just go to Arca 1, you wait for a cargo ship to spawn, immediately go and set a snare for Arcorp around 100,000 away from Arca 1, and boom. So yeah, that's where I like hunting. And also you have Lyria, and I've got a pretty reliable snare set for Lyria to Arca 1. And I'm not seeing anything anywhere. But I probably won't do it on stream. Pretty boring stream if I'm just 3 hours in a single spot. Not. But actually it does seem like that was so yay. But yeah, I'll check Arca 1 again, then I'll switch to the US tends to have like infantry rather than just bounty hunting. I don't know why that is. Barely see any recalls. Yeah, I think it's just because of the number of, or just how many people. And that's why I'm hoping. Just waiting, staring at space. I don't know. This is my first stream, apart from the 3-minute one, where I accidentally set my bitrate to about 100 times more than it should have been. Just immediately crashed my internet. Yeah, I don't know. But I've got 2 views. Yeah. I'll go 1. Check. I'm not playing with anyone right now, but if I see a refinery, like a refined cargo ship, boarding is generally just it's okay. I say this a lot, but snares to EMP disables / distortion boards the ransoming the pilot when there's piracy. That is the best thing. Like when you do that, you will never want to do anything else. It's so good. So I don't know if I'll get that today. You get that like once every week, once every 2 weeks, if you're lucky. Well, I'm at college, but I can't really play all day like I used to. Yeah, I don't know why piracy is so appealing. I think it's something about the PvP. Yeah, it's the PvP, but like with consequences, and also teamwork and what. Playing solo right now, but the real fun is when you're playing with a team. Yeah, so to anyone who's new to Star Citizen who may be watching, a ship that can rip out the quantum drive. So that big spinny thing will turn on, and then any ship that passes through the bubble, which is quite big, will be pulled out. Spawning is super rare when interdicting the full speed madness. Okay, I'll say this: it depends on the ship, because at Mongol School it's got some like pretty reliable stereotypes for ships. So the Connie Andromeda, or just any Connie, especially the Phoenix. Actually, I was doing a Phoenix. They will literally just go in one direction, turn around, and try and shoot you. It's quite funny, yeah. And then freelancers will try and fight. MSRs will try and fight because they all think they're Han Solo. Caterpillars, they tend to just, they don't even try and fight because they're fucked. By the way, no idea if that's my bad in English skills, but is it possible they're cutting off sometimes? Yes, that was happening in my video actually. I might turn down my tape. I will do that. Give me a moment. Testing. Okay, that should be a bit better. Yeah, I just saw a freelancer max, so I'm gonna quickly jump to Arcorp, set up a snap, and see if we catch it. Because there's a very, very high chance that he's going to be jumping to Arcorp from Arcorp 1. I may have been a bit far, actually. That may have been a bad move. I should have gone closer to the station, but we'll see. Snare charge. Probably don't have time to go back now. I think the freelancer is pretty stealthy, so we should have been within 20 kilometers of the station. I'll move this way for a little bit. You would love if they fight. Yours is from, but maybe it's just the people in ESOs. That's true, actually. On US they do just run, and it gets super annoying because I play in the EU because I'm British. So they just run, and then the desync just means that I can't kill a prospector for like quite a long time because of how the rubber banding works. It's really annoying. But on EU, they tend to fight. And one thing I've been trying to suggest to all of the prospectors that I encounter is run ballistic Gatlings on your prospector, because that will do more DPS than a Talon for quite a long while. So you could definitely kill a Mantis. The geometry should fit. Well, I hope so. But the way I'd like to do this is I don't like to go near ArcCorp. I just jump 100,000 away from here and then see what happens. But yeah. Well, I don't know. I didn't have. So I was probably rushed that a bit, like in general, because I probably should have waited and just scanned it for cargo. But we'll see. I don't want to miss it. That's for sure. Because if the pilot's in the pilot seat, it's normally too late. Yeah, for anyone new to Star Citizen, this is what the Mantis looks like when you've got that QED open. It's pretty cool. Probably my favorite effect in the game. Oh shit, we got him. Pending hail target. Let's see if he answers. Woo! A bit closer. Oh, nice, I've got him a call. Buds, can you hear me? Repeat, Buds, can you hear me? I want you to send me 20,000 Alpha UEC and I'll let you go. 20,000 is all I want. I'll give you 3 minutes starting now. If you need to have any questions, just ask. I'm happy to help, but I'm not letting you go until you send me that money. If you want to respond, you can use VoIP. If you have a microphone plugged in, you can press plus to talk, or just respond in global chat. I do not mind. Alright, I'm going to ask that you bring your ship to a halt and slow down, turn off your engines. I won't hurt you, but just for your own safety. Two minutes left. Alright, he's in Moby. Let's see if he says more. Let me just check my account. Alright, so I need to go. If I go above 400k, then I'll survive. Oh, but I'll be paying him. He'll survive if I go over 400k. He hasn't said anything. I mean, he accepted the call. That usually means they're the type of people that can be convinced to pay. 50-50 to be honest. Normally they just do this, they accept and then just don't reply. But I don't know what language this guy speaks. In pursuit of the boot. What? I'm confused. You're about to die. 1 minute left. Do you have any questions? Oh, it's not. He left. He left. He left the game. Whatever. See, that's what normally happens. Global chat is amazing. I don't know what's going on. I only care about. You can tell we have a very different experience with targets. Yeah, I guess. We get a wide range of Mongol squad, to be honest. Yeah, just combat logging is. Oh, it's in a bed log. Yeah. I don't even know if he had cargo. Like, the scanning is just so. The scanning is so inconsistent that, like. Yeah. You can't tell if he has. Did I not hear? Did I not hear what? In pursuit of debut. You what, mate? But yeah, they need to improve the scanning so that scanning can actually, like, tell you if they have cargo. I don't even know if he had cargo. I mean, I assume so, because he was going to freelance the max. But you never know. Alright, I'm going to refuel here. And then... let's see if there's John here. It's definitely getting more common again, very sad to see. Yeah.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
You'd hope the kind of person who would play this game, you can target him and check the target for boxes. Yeah, I was gonna do that, but like, whatever. At the point at which I catch him, like, it doesn't matter. I don't like to charge more than like 20k anyway because they just don't pay. I mean, you've had targets combat log, then log back into the same place.
Have a pleasant stay.
I've had that happen if they've bed logged. If you log out in your seat, it's it doesn't normally work. If the ship despawns, then it's likely not gonna appear again, unless they bed log. But yes, this is starters and piracy in a nutshell. Also, am I still cutting out? I shouldn't be, but also if like, how's the balance for the audio, like game versus voice and stuff? Because I can't really hear. I assume it's okay since. Oh, that's a good shot. I like that. Maybe without the green, but like, oh, look at that ass. Yeah, that's why I go just 20k, because 100,000 is like the normal amount, I guess. I don't know. It just feels right. I don't want to do more than that. And I can find out. Awesome. Now there are some turrets here. I think 4 is the default, and it might just be me here. But I'll go and peek through the window. The nice thing about Arc 1 is you can actually see people if they're at the terminal.
Thank you.
Oh, we got another turret.
Please visit again.
I'm not creepy at all. It's too silent. Am I quiet? I'll watch my stream back later. I don't know how long I'll be doing this for, because my parents will probably get back, and then I'll have to go and tell them I'm streaming or something, but whatever. This is fine. I'm gonna switch servers because this server is dead. Unless I see anyone on here. Wait, Buds is back? Oh, great. I really hope he didn't respawn in his seat. It's like, I'm okay with being outsmarted. I don't mind if that happens, that's fun. I like it when like people fight back, but if you just combat log, it just takes away from the experience. It's kind of like when people just self-destruct. You know? Although self-destruct, at least they don't get anything. But it'd be I would laugh so hard if like he respawns in a prospector down here. That would be funny. Takes away. All right. So we've got one turret. Also, I don't know if you guys know, there is an invisible, like, kill box around Arcal 1 somewhere. I think it rotates around the station, so just be careful. Sometimes if you fly around, you'll just magically explode, which is kind of annoying. I think it has something to do with this bar here, like, rotating. Alright, I'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll see what US servers are like. They got out of the sea and suicide. The ship despawned. If you suicide, the ship won't despawn. It means either, yeah, the server list is either bugged out or they relogged. Yeah. And I had his like sort of camera on his cockpit, and he didn't get out of the seat, so he logged out for sure. Because as soon as the call ended, he was like no longer in the ship seat. Let's see how crew one performs. Gonna set up that. Okay, sure. I do find Arca 1 to be more reliable. This is like my my nickname in the mining and piracy sort of circle is the Scourge of Arca 1. So there's that. Admittedly, I'm not a very good Scourge. I do miss quite a lot of people. He suicided with the ship facilities mod, or you can't do the same server again. The servers are behaving very strange. Yeah. When are the servers not behaving very strange? I mean, this is Star Citizen. Right, yeah, this place is dead as hell. I'd recognize some of these names, but whatever. I don't know if they're miners.
Landing gear deployed. Collision alert. Low. Collision alert. Port. Collision alert. Front.
But honestly, server meshing, like, and just even if it isn't server meshing, just more stable and big servers in general. Like, if we could get up to 100 or 200 players, that would be so nice. There'll always be a couple people here. And it would probably be easier to, like, meet up with friends. What's your usual setup at Arca 1? Are you only covering Lyria or the entire system? Only Lyria. I can technically set it up for Arc Corp as well, but I can't set it up for Walla. But, like, no one minds on Walla. If you mine on Walla, then I don't want to catch you. Yucky. Yeah. So I'll jump from Lyria. Like, whatever OM point is sort of in the center relative to Arca 1. Then jumped to around 2,000 minimum. Sorry, 2,000 maximum kilometers. And then I'll just catch anything coming from quite a big radius. Like if you go to, I forgot exactly what the number is. If you go to like 300 or something, you can catch everyone in the ArcCorp system, but it's not worth it because if you're running for 5 minutes or whatever, you're going to get within the Comrade status range, which is 180 kilometers. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing like going that close. I normally go around 500 to 1,000 kilometers. Yeah, exactly. There's no point. Mantis. Yeah. So the other day I did actually have a prospector, and this wasn't me trying to set up for Walla. This was just me like having bad reflexes. I set up around 230 kilometers, and by the time like I decided, okay, enough's enough. This guy's not paying. Blow him up. We had basically, yeah. As literally the moment I started firing, we went into Comaray range of the station, and I got a chrome stat. So yeah. But that's only if they come from Lyria. Like, a lot of them do go to the Halo, but Lyria is more popular, like, in my experience. I don't know. I would mind Lyria. Lyria's gorgeous. Now, I'm also running this on like a wireless modem, so I'm hoping this isn't just obliterating all of my data. I'll measure it. But, yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's... I'd say past 1,000 kilometers, like, there's not much you can do. Because if they're smart, they'll be mining Quantanium. And if they're mining Quantanium, then they won't be able to go that far because they'll blow up. Which is a lot, like, what a lot of them think is going to happen. I don't... Because they like to say, oh, I'm not paying now, you've wasted too much of my time, the Quantanium's going to explode. 10 minutes later, they're still running in a straight line. And then I'm like, you had time. And then they blow up, which is fun. That happened the other day. Me and Spartan, who was in the chat, we interdicted WLAN. I guess I'm connected to like a wireless, so I'm connected to a 4G like data thing. Because like I live in basically the middle of the countryside in England, and we can't actually get any other internet here. We have to connect to a radio tower. So it's pretty fast, it's quite reliable. Ping's about 40 milliseconds. But it's quite unstable sometimes. So, and we have limited data, I only get 500 gigabytes a month. I don't know if that counts as WLAN. Mobile hotspot. That, but like, not mobile. Just like a, yeah. The dying bitrate party. Is my bitrate dying? It should be good. I'm not missing any frames. But my bitrate will start dying if my parents start watching Netflix, so there's that. Which is why I'm currently streaming now, because they are away from home. You see, I do see why they call this place White Forest. It is very green. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not like using my phone. It's using a router that just uses a SIM card to connect. It doesn't look like a pixel yet. Damn, I like that sort of stylized cinematic 2 FPS stream, you know? Yeah. So we have line of sight to a tower, so it's normally fine, but once someone starts like streaming video or something, then yeah, it'll dies. I see your invite, Aaron. I kind of just want to do this solo because I've never really done streaming before, so I just want to do this. If I catch anything, then I'll invite you. And I might play with mongrels in a bit.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Ooh, something to comments. Don't know what that is. Only at 2 FPS do you have the chance to appreciate every frame that is carefully prepared by the GPU. Exactly, exactly. This is Screenshot Simulator. Just make every frame a screenshot. Finally, someone understands Chris Rocker's true vision of a 2 FPS game. But in all honesty, like, the frames have been way better recently. Like, a new Babbage, I get like 40, which is pretty nice for ultra wide. Still not on here. Oh, this is a dead server. Actually, it's a new server. It maybe will fill up. Okay, Zombie, that's a name I recognize. That's a miner. Oh, we've got someone from Mongrel Squad on here. Based communism. Oh yeah. Man, this is the best ship. This is the best spaceship. Like, not just in Star Citizen. Just the best spaceship. Two FPS words until Chris. Oh damn! I'll limit it to 1. Okay, will that appease Chris? So I used to not really like the Mantis interior, but now it's really grown on me. By not like, I mean like when I first got it, however many years ago. But yeah, people say it's pretty, like, it's a waste of space, but I disagree. Like, you can put a lot of equipment in here, because I mean, I think that's grav plating, like whatever. I don't know. I'm waiting for the gold standard so we can actually access these component hatches. Because the annoying thing about the Mantis is it has one spot where if you hit it with a sucker punch, it's finally someone who can appreciate the superiority of the cardboard box. Exactly. This thing is like made out of cardboard in terms of durability anyway, so... Oh my god, they fixed it. Okay, so... How do I close this? Okay. You want the coffee machine to work? Yeah. Okay, so which button does what, do you think? Which does big coffee, which does small coffee? There's no space wasted, yeah. So I reckon, like, you could get a bunch of boxes and just... Oh, well, that's what I do. You could put some boxes in the middle, exactly. I mean, this elevator is not big enough to fit 1 SEU boxes, but after Mongrel hits, where we have blown up a ship and gotten the boxes, that's exactly what we did. Like, you can just stand up on the lift and use track beam and just put them in. Well, whether that will change in the future, I don't know. The one area I don't like is just how much space this seat takes up. Like, yeah, it slides forwards, but really? Well, okay, it doesn't even slide forwards, but like, so if I go in, third person, it doesn't actually slide forwards. You just sort of sit really, okay. Oh, it does, wait, what? Oh, the entire swivel goes forwards. Interesting. Anyway, I feel like it could still have more space. I feel like the camera could be like... here, and you'd have a much better view, and then you could like look sideways and stuff. But whatever, it's fine. I think it still is the best cockpit view of any ship. The only thing is if I'm an ultra wide, you can see the edge of one of the tips on the right, like the top right there. And yeah, it just bugs me. Yeah, still, I think the best cockpit of any ship. Although, I would like these buttons look really old. I wonder if these are like reused from the original Constellation, because that's what it looks like. Like, look at that, that's like 8 polygons. But the rest of the ship is pretty detailed. I think the skin makes the exterior textures look a bit weird. But yeah, it's the best besides the Gladius. Okay, the Gladius is the hero ship. Like, it was designed from the ground up to have the best cockpit. Best visibility. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like, even the NFDs are transparent. And the struts, they don't block much. They just look cool and like tell you what direction the ship's pointing. I like it a lot. And I hope that the Constellation and other RSI ships get cockpits like this, where they still have those supportive struts, but maybe just less obtrusive. But the true gem of the ship is what's in the back. I don't know. This is just my favorite ship, both in the fact that it looks freaking amazing, but it also has exactly the type of gameplay I want from a ship. It's solo crewed, but like it works best in a team, so that's a plus. It has decent weapons, but it flies very nice. It's very stable in atmosphere, even if it's a bit slow. And just the fact that it can rip ships out of quantum is just so nice. Am I going to cruise? Fuck. Do I have a Toby? Yes, I do. It's quite a nice thing. I don't use it like just flying around, but in combat I like to use it. I just don't like it when I'm like trying to use MFDs and stuff because it gets in the way. But if I was just doing like a dogfight, then I would always have it on. It's so I'm not sponsored by Toby or anything, although I wish I was. Wink wink. But it honestly is just such a good thing. I would honestly recommend it. Especially for targeting with your eyes. That's a really nice feature. Also, can we talk about how cool ships with the rear lights are? Or tangent, but I just like the way it looks. And Priton, I don't know if you've noticed, the standard Mantis skin, it no longer has black nacelles. They made them white, and I think it looks bad. I don't know what your views are on that, but I think the original concept paint looks better. I'll see if I can find an image. Just jump to the station. Seems like we have something. Will I get there in time to see it? Maybe. Okay, we got a prospector that is coming into land. Nice. Hopefully he'll go out again. Alright, so I got this image of the mantis. Will this show up on my stream? Let me do display capture. Okay, there we go. Look, the nacelles used to be black. It looks so good. And like, on the red engine glow. I miss that so much. Like, I think I don't know if it ever released, but in all the concepts it has red engines, which just looks sick. So yeah, definitely the coolest ship. And then game catcher. You have the Stormbringer paint on, looking at the defeat wall, and it just looks weird by now. Yeah, exactly. Even this strut down here is white, which just throws me off whenever I look at it. Like, this paint is great, but I wish the white just wasn't there, or was like grey or something. I don't like the white, but until I can paint my mantis pink, then it'll have to be this. Empty server again. Yeah, it happens. Even this one is 20 people. Feel very disappointed by the lights. Honestly, I don't use them that much. Okay, so they're on. Yeah, I see what you mean. That's kind of pointless. You know, you need to that Xeon light tech, the Xeon scout, which can basically light up the entire moon. But I don't use this thing like in atmosphere that much. The purple they chose for skins is a bit weird, otherwise you prefer purple. Which, like the Best in Show from a couple of years ago, it looks okay. Maybe a little bright, and it's like a little everywhere, if you know what I mean. But I like the color. I just wish like that was the. So with those skins, I wish it was predominantly pink or purple, and then the white and black were like the secondary colors. Mantis love final flying. Okay, sorry, I meant at night. Yeah, hell yeah, the mantis is fun to fly. But not at night. I don't know. But yeah, it's a very fun ship to fly. It's like this and a Saber Raven. They're oddly stable in atmosphere. Even though they're not that quick, they are like you can aim and just keep on target without being disrupted by the wind, which is very nice. Oh, the turret needs spawning. We'll see if this guy goes to the refinery. I'm just gonna go and turn on my heating because it is freezing, so I'll be right back. we go. Hopefully it starts to warm up a bit. Although the snow we had in England, in like the Midlands, was crazy. Like, it was at least half a foot high in some places.
Weapons system is off.
Germany's very strange this month. Warm, cold, now normal, even snow. I'd like to go to Germany. Seems like a cool place. It seems like it has quite a similar climate to the UK. Maybe a little warmer. Alright, so where do you guys reckon that prospector came from? It was like this sort of... Sorry, more like this. I think, because it's coming sort of from above, I think he was mining in the Halo from Arco 3. So, I'll wait and see if he spawns the ship again. But I think that's where he went. Like we're not surrounded by sea. Yeah, that's true. Although I live in like, if you drew a cross on Britain and like just took the middle of that cross, that is where I am. It's like we're as basically as far inland as possible. But Britain is pretty small, so I guess that makes sense. Have you noticed, by the way, that the Mantis roll is like very fast? Like, look at that. And if you afterburn, you can just do like crazy stuff like that. To 55 minutes, return with 2,000. Fair enough. I'll see if I can wait that long, although I do want to see some... yeah, cargo refining is the best. The most fun to hit, because they normally pay the most over others. Because they're like, oh, I've actually paid for the refinery fees, and I'm about to sell, I've got money in my eyes. But anything is fun. See, a couple days ago, I actually had a hit where I called the guy and he responded in VoIP, which was fun. And I didn't realize it at this time, but he was stalling so hard. Like, he was stalling. I was like, oh, what ship is that? How did you interdict me? I didn't know that worked. And then basically it said, you waited too long, and then a 325A came out of a jump, like right next to me, and started shooting me. Thankfully, I managed to kill the prospector and then kill the 325A pretty easily. but it was quite cool. It was a very Star Citizen moment, if you know what I mean. It was really good. Yes, the Mantis rolls very fast. You need to be careful with that in order to not overroll. Yeah. I did some combat actually with mongrels a couple days ago against the Overlords and Frontier Consolidated, and I was having that issue a little. But I fly on sticks, so it's not that big a deal. But I do like the ship. The acceleration is decent, so you can actually evade pretty fast. And the rolling really throws off pips. But let me check if this guy's still in the server. Bruh, Sleepwalkers and... Okay, well, we'll see if Sleepwalker callbugs me like normal. He's actually a trader, so I'll wait a couple minutes, and if the prospect has a spawn again, then I will go check Huston. The more went full speed, and at some point it just said that escort can't keep up. Was it a Vanguard? Oh, the escorts are Connie, right? Okay, that's pretty funny. You know what's funny about that is everyone like. I would have said to use the Kruger for the escort, but they actually nerfed the Kruger, so now it goes slower than the Connie. Why that is, we'll never know. I'm gonna land and refuel, and then I might go in and check the refinery.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Yeah, Bluenux EAC support.
Landing complete. Have a
It was
pleasant
working
stay.
for a while. I guess they broke it then, right? The Merlin is still very good. Yeah, it's nice. If I could pick one ship to have in real life, it would be the Archimedes. Yeah, the Archimedes. The little aluminium box. Yeah, that's a great ship. I'm gonna wait until the elevator. I'm just gonna check one more time to see if he spawned. Yeah, the Archimedes is great with those 4-size ones. Although an atmosphere is so fast that it likes to overturn and like spin. Right on here. I'll check the inside. Yeah, I love the Archimedes. And it has that like fuel scoop instead of the minigun. But I was wondering, wouldn't it be so cool if you could replace that like fuel scoop with a tractor beam? I think that would be such a helpful little tool for the Merlin / Archimedes. It would reduce its range, but it would make it so that you could like help load things into the cargo bay and stuff for the Constellation. And it's the right size for like a small one. Like you could lift a small SU box. Mantis pilot by heart. Same. It's the only ship I have LTI on. Yeah, I mean the Constellation is meant to be a pretty good salvaging ship. And now, like, I see the Merlin and the Archimedes as more like a big EVA suit than a ship. But yeah, I have quite a few ships. This one I like as well. And this. Might not fit volume wise. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they've shown that tractor beams in this game can be tiny, like the Grey Cat one in the multi-tool. Just upscale that. Decide Mantis LTI or Toby. You opted for Toby. You want to program stuff with their streaming API, but the Mantis is coming next. Yeah. The Toby's good. I mean, I would always recommend getting the hardware for the game over the ships, because you can always just get the ships in the game. Like, the Mantis is cheap. It's only 1.2 million. The Toby, I would recommend getting more, but I say you made the right choice. This guy, yeah, he left. Dang it. Alright, I'm gonna go check out Hurston, see if anyone's trading. Then I'll go to Aqua 1 and there's no one there. It'll probably just end stream, to be honest.
Report to the manager's office if you think it's yours.
But I'm hoping we'll find someone. I'm still kind of pissed about that freelancer just logging out. Because, I don't know, combat logging is just annoying. It's like, I feel like not playing the game should not be the best way to play the game. And I hope they've added a fix to it soon, but we'll see. It's been like that for ages. And I think bed logging should just straight up be disabled for now. Because, like, cargo ships are just gonna log out. They can. Probably a hot take. People say, "Oh no, but immersion." What do you think of the Argaraft Brighton? Like, have you managed to, like, board one of those, or do any piracy against it? Do I plan on streaming more, or just a little experiment? This is just a little experiment. I do plan on streaming, like, regular... Okay, I plan on streaming more often. Whether it's going to be, like, a regular scheduled thing, almost certainly not. But this is fun. At some point we'll have grappling hooks and EVA too. We'll just take the ship. Yeah. When they add like player persistence, so if you log out, your character just stays there. If someone's nearby, then it's gonna be the combat logging is just gonna be like the worst thing you can do. But I don't know how long that'll last. Small and slow, yes, small. Perfect little ship. I love that. Normally I don't like just cargo calling as a profession, but that thing is just, it hits my vibe. I like it. It's small, sort of cute on the inside. A bit slow, yeah, but whatever. After I boarded it, that's when I wanted it the most. It went a bit before you reached it. Actually, I think you saw that hit, but I'll play it more on Quantum. I'll play the clip that I got of boarding one. Give me a sec. I'll do a little running commentary. Let me just find this video. My channel. Sinking the raft.
Confirmed.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. You wanted to get it as a step for Mantis LTI, it was a hard decision. Fair enough. It's a nice, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. But I wouldn't recommend buying it with real money because it's just a worse freelancer. Unless you like the big interior. Anyway, this is a video I recorded a couple days ago with some friends. Basically, yeah, it was I checked the date the recording started. It was almost exactly 5 hours after the raft was released. And it wasn't full with much, but it had some Quantanium, I think, some other stuff. But yeah, it was a really fun hit, and I'll just play this and do a sort of commentary on like stuff that happened, because it was, some things went wrong for sure. You saw the video, made me jealous. Want to have that trader as well.
Katsi seuran. Also.
May have missed him. Oh, Snarvan. We got him. I'll go raft.
To the left side of the ship, and they've got a left cockpit.
Oh, I see a ship.
He is flying.
So at this point, you may have heard Spartan, who is the guy I did the boarding with. He was sort of checking out the layout of the ship, because it only just released and he hadn't seen it yet. So we were all discussing like, if we board this thing, what's the plan? So that's what was happening there.
Towards our corp.
And then the actual target had basically jumped
Okay,
up. He hadn't jumped.
He's gone for me.
He just flown like,
Yeah,
may
he
have
jumped
gone a bit
far
far
up.
upwards, really far up past the station. So we didn't know how far up he'd gone, because the snare only has 20 kilometer radius. So if he flies up really far, then we're not going to catch him.
Oh, he did not jump. Hang on, he's still here.
So they're still they're just
still
looking for
there.
him, and they think he's
Yeah, I
jumped.
lost him as well. He's still here.
So
But he's
has someone
perfectly
jumped
aligned.
from where he is roughly
still
to
flying
where?
to our corp.
Skip ahead
And
this.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, he's off.
Confirmed.
I
He
can see
jumped.
seuran.
And yeah, then we catch him.
Also.
We have missed him. Oh, Snarvan. We got him.
Snarvan?
I'll go raft.
I don't.
I'm gonna calm him.
He's got no
ready
points.
to engage.
We don't need to comment.
I'm
Jumping now.
yeah, we'll charge him up. Yeah, no, he was joking. He had no idea what he was doing. And as you see, I also had no weapons. So the boarding 10k. The way I put it, our two combined brain cells bounced around the interior of the raft until we eventually found the pilot. So I'll explain more like why we didn't find him.
But I want to.
Yeah, you can
The
still board.
MP will
Ready
be on
to
site
engage.
soon.
So even though we
Engage.
engage, but we start out with the objective of boarding this ship. Like we didn't want okay, we wanted money, but we wanted to do it by boarding and asking him, and taking the ship and then asking for ransom back. So that's why we didn't focus too hard on getting money from him at this stage. And also he fought back and didn't answer anyway.
I know.
So
Get the
its
shields
flyby
down, I'll
sounds
get them
so
disabled.
cool. And yeah. For anyone wondering, like, is this thing meant to be reinforced like the name says? No, it's
Where is
terrible. It's really, really weak in terms of shielding. In terms of like health, yeah, it's okay, but I wouldn't
Shields are
recommend it for
approaching down,
like
shields
just
are down,
tanking
shields are
shots.
down.
And it's slow, so
lethals?
a lot of
Much
things can
lethals.
catch up with it. Very annoying bug ahead here. Yeah, it's annoying.
EMP is still 15 clicks out.
Oh, he's vectoring. Yeah, this is the kind of target we like, you know.
I'm 7 clicks.
This is the kind of target we
Searching
like.
EMP.
Oops, I overshot.
He's down. He's offline. It's no, it's not. He's heavily
he's
like
not offline.
systems damaged. He's on 7k EM. Just gonna tell my content.
Okay, firing EMP. Not yet. He's turning.
And yeah, we had quite a big
Getting somewhere.
crew
And
here.
firing EMP now.
Good hit. Probably way too much for an Ogre raft, but it was fun. It's the
Yeah,
other
thanks,
guys
Ogre's
playing
down.
together trying to find some stuff.
I'm going
And
to
we
be
stumbled upon a
He's
raft.
still
Yes.
on. He's
So yeah.
Oh, I don't
CMP
think
so.
so.
Why are we so
Still
close?
firing?
Yes. He's offline.
Offline.
I mean,
Freebie.
wait until you see one of the flybys
I'm
that
gonna
quanted.
be one freebie also. Kaput hit when you're ready.
EMP3 ready to fire.
Backup QD is on, right? And you'll notice
Fire,
on
fire,
some of the
fire,
bigger ships.
EMP firing is back on.
EMP.
Fired.
There's some, with some of the bigger ships.
He's back off.
So not bigger, newer ships. When they are disabled, they will slow down very, very quickly. So the raft, the MSR, Hercules. If you disable them, they will slow down to 0 quite quickly, and the freelancer as well. I don't know why, but it does. So that's a nice little feature that they've added, which makes Piracy quite a lot easier. We need to wait until he's on.
EMP3
He's
moving,
moving.
he's moving.
back on.
And at this point, I
Right,
thought I was dead because he's obviously
EMP2,
going for the ramp, and desync
EMP1
is really annoying when it comes to this. No effect. Oh wait, yeah, he's off. He's off
It
again.
was a hit. Not off, he's just low.
Okay,
Yeah,
I agree. We
EMP3
were
firing.
way too close to each other at this point.
Oh, EMP3 jumped the gun. It's fine, as long as we got one. And he's off.
I'll just skip ahead a little bit.
EMP1
He's off again.
ready.
That you haven't noticed.
Yeah, couple
Yeah.
Bowman ready.
The prospector is the prospector less
EMP
so,
fire.
but a lot of the ships do slow down quite quickly. You thought Space Drake is equal? Nope. I don't know why it's not, but
EMP1 going 5.
I don't know if it's a
4,
bug or if it's
3,
intended, whatever.
2,
But
1,
It's moving, it's
fire.
moving.
it exists. Good hit.
He's off.
Whenever to slow down. I'll call him again. And yeah, at this point, I thought I was so like, look how close he comes. Whenever to slow down. I'll call him again. This is like the scariest flyby of all time.
EMP50.
Okay, EMP firing. Whoa!
He's
But I'll be free
And yeah,
then.
at this point we've basically got the distortion high enough that the ship's not going to move.
he's EM0, so he's completely
EMP
off for
50%.
1 minute.
Be free moving in.
Well, it does move, but like...
Be
not
free
fast.
firing.
Fire when ready.
Yeah, hold littles.
As someone who is programming stuff yourself, you always ask yourself, how do you mess it up? I don't know, but it exists. It's not that big a deal. But the cargo ships. I don't know. I definitely prefer that they slow down faster. I like that a lot.
Only distortions.
So you can see I'm
He's on, he's
I'm
on.
still trying to
Distortions
talk to
hit.
him
He's on.
again to pay, but
50% charge.
we did
Fire
want
when
to
ready.
go for the board.
I shoot. EMP on. He's off.
Again.
And ready.
There's a bit of just waiting time here.
Fire.
Okay. And then yeah, here we go. Hey, he's stationed.
Okay,
He's on.
Moving.
God damn
Moving.
it.
P firing.
Oh, you can see
Okay,
here.
he's on,
He's on. He's
Moving.
left and he
Moving. P
accidentally
firing.
hit Saki, which is funny.
He's not stationary anymore.
EMP 1 charging.
And then here he just
That's
spins.
it,
EMP firing.
3B.
And
Yeah, so
then we thought he was going to bedlock because he went out of
Right,
sync,
now we can
but,
definitely go for the border.
Oh, we're
decided
spinning
not to.
like hell. There's no
Decided to
outlets.
keep him alive.
EMP 1.
Because when they go out of
fire.
sync, you never know if they're gonna
Jump.
like go in the turret like he
Try
was
and
here.
use the distortions to hit him. And... No,
He's in the turret, he's
don't
in the
bother
turret,
with
he's in the
that.
turret.
We
But in
find
this
the
case,
one.
we had an actually fun fight, and he went in the.
MP3 is ready.
Right, so does, I'm gonna
Target's
take the role
holding
as
fire
the
on me,
communication
target's
station as well as the monocles. No, it's whoever's leading. Really, I was leading this op, so yes, I was like the leader. But it's whoever's like the junior officer or senior officer in charge. But if I'm leading, then and I'm flying the Mantis, then yeah, I agree that the Mantis or the QED is probably the best. Like, probably the best. Sorry. Do you mean communication station as in like between the team of Mongols or like calling target? Because if it's calling the target, then it's usually the Mantis or QED, whoever's free really.
Opening fire on QED.
I'm getting out of seat. And
Okay,
here we go.
MP
The
firing.
most scuffed boarding of all time. Woohoo!
He's off.
No ammo. But you can see this is the BR2, so this is like a drum magazine sort of shotgun. And normally, if there's no ammo, it'll still have a magazine there. It'll just be empty. But there's literally nothing there. There is just nothing. Nor was there in my pistol, so I had no ammo. And then Spartan, in his sort of meta cringe, had basically the bare minimum and was only carrying a rifle, so he didn't drop. My guns have no ammo.
I got ammo. Just be a body.
50%
EMP
EMP.
fired.
I'm out in EVA.
I was
Instead,
very
don't
much
worry,
considering
Don't worry,
punching
my
him,
ship is not
punching
on it. I just got out.
the target when it's in his seat. But I don't know.
Firing EMP.
Everybody get
No.
relative below the raft.
With the distortion,
Does
we're
that
getting
happen
close to
often with
boarding
BR2?
here.
It's not a
you have
BR2
to
issue,
pump
it's
the
an issue
distortion
with
on the
Spartan,
guns.
drop a pistol in general. Drop a pistol.
Sorry?
The BR2 is
I
drop a
have
pistol. Do you have
I
anything
don't think I
else?
do.
Watch out. Turret is firing. Turret is firing.
The BR2 has a lot of
anything?
issues, but that's not a BR2
Yeah,
issue
stay below Argo.
in
It's
itself.
open.
Doors open, doors open.
But it's my favorite boarding gun because it
Mark, do
knocks
you have any
people
gun?
over, even if they're
That
in
you
heavy
use?
armor.
Let me check. No, I don't. It's literally
So you can
this.
just knock them
Okay.
into like walls and
Be
stuff
free
and they fall
firing.
over, and then you can just
This
either
also might
talk
be
to them in the
inside
void or like
Opening.
kill them.
Yep.
It's open. It's open. It's open.
Alright, where's the way in?
Left, behind you. So yeah, Sparta goes the
That-
wrong way.
that's the thing. Where did I go up?
Here, literally here.
MP3 50%.
There we go.
Target.
Yeah, kaput. Fire
And then he
ready.
goes incapacitated,
Right,
but he
I'm gonna
stays in
cycle,
the seat.
I'll go next.
He's not dead.
Firing.
He's not dead. So there's that. And then we kill him.
You killed him. Okay,
That actually
Now
works.
he's
He
dead.
was punched open doors in the 400 hour.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Clear,
cycle
clear,
some.
clear. Cease
Right,
fire,
hold,
cease
hold,
fire.
hold distortion. I'm gonna. The problem with that is that you can't punch in space. So I wouldn't have been able to open the outside ring. It would have to been like cycle self-destruct the insides.
Easy clap, people.
So here I'm just toggling self-destruct just to make sure.
Good
that
job,
self-destruct
everyone.
cancel on.
Nice.
Holy shit,
done.
guys.
And yeah, we
Health
got it.
at 91.
Alright, let's go back to the game. Just sound. Alright. That's pretty funny that you punched open a 400 either. Seems like this server is a little bit more full, but I was able to get any money out of it, even self-destructing and collecting boxes. Nope, nothing spawned. Literally nothing, and the guy just came back in an area's ion and tried to kill us, so we left. So yeah, no money out of that one, but it's practiced when the Calgary Factor comes out, I guess. When the Calgary Factor comes out, Mongol Squad, oh, we're gonna do so good. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, we got a ship. Carrick. Fuck. Where is my okay, whatever. Why can I not snap? We're outside of the range. I think it might be a bit too late to catch this one, but sorry for Herson. He go to oh, his jumps. Fuck. Is he at one? Agents are started streaming lately. I'm allowed to stream, like by myself. Like that's fine. I'm not doing anything with Mongols right now. I'll have to ask if I stream with agents. I don't know where that carrot went. I think it may have gone to the other outpost actually. The American servers are the way to go if you want to catch Care Bears. Well, I went away from the outpost, but whatever. Yeah, I know about the range. Don't worry. I'm not a snare noob. In fact, I probably have like at least 1,000 hours in this ship. We probably both do, to be honest. Yeah, we got a ship here. A defender. This is not the ship that I want. Does it have an no, so this is someone's knocked out. Leaving. I'll check. The other place. Ha. Ha, I beat you. I had this thing in 3.8. Just kidding, just kidding. But, well, I did have it in 3.8, but, yeah. I kind of want to make, like, a sort of guide for newer players, because this is such a cool ship, and a lot of people don't even know it exists. If they know it exists, they don't know how powerful it is. Yeah, maybe. He wasn't aiming towards Hurston. Ooh, like. Wait, what? I jumped from Ariel and it ended up actually where Everest is. That's like never happened to me. That's well. Don't care about that.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Yeah, I saw yours. I liked your map of the like the galaxy. That was good. And being locked by a gun as well. Yeah, I like that calculator. It was very useful. Exactly, that's never happened to me. Oop. Right, I'm gonna refuel then jump to Arca 1.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Where is my pad? Okay, there it is. That's what I thought.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Collision alert. Starboard. Landing gear raised.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I guess this stream has turned into me sitting in Manchester for 3 hours. Finally, it's that you couldn't charge this now on QT. I have. It's definitely an interesting feature. I like it a lot, actually. But I do think they should just straight up remove green zones. Like, it's not fun having that turn off. Yeah, you can start it, yeah. I wish you could start it while in quantum, actually. I don't know why that isn't the case. I don't know if this is intended. I love that it like spins on the radar. Okay, my family is home, so we'll have to see if I can still stream. You think green zones are very useful at balancing the thing? Eh. I understand, but like it's annoying for locking down outposts. Like it makes no sense that specifically around an outpost you can just deploy a thing that means no one can activate a QD. It feels very odd. It's 100% a bug. Yeah, that makes sense. It does look pretty though. It does look pretty. You've created a fan base around the thing. This ship has like a cult following of people who understand how good it is. We have a couple of us in Mongrel. If not, thanks to the thing. Aw, I'm glad I have a couple of people watching. I have enjoyed this. I do hope we'll get a prospector or a refined cargo holder or something like that. But we'll see. I might have to go for like 30 seconds just to tell my family that I'm streaming though. So I was just gonna mute myself.
Auto drive is now off.
Alright, back. When you're swimming, you just put a sign in your door. Works pretty well. Fair enough. The problem is, I also share like a study with my dad. So if he's on a phone call or something and I can't stream. Which is annoying, but whatever. I had no other choice in that.
Is now on. Auto drive is now off.
Not picking up anything on radar. I think if there's something here, I'll log out, maybe switch servers one more time, and then we'll see what happens. So we'll land here.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
I don't know if you guys just saw, but my ship just took damage, like randomly. So there's the invisible damaged sphere of Arco 1. I don't know why it does that sometimes.
Collision alert. Landing gear deployed.
Random space damage, yeah, exactly. But it happens like just only when I fly around here. And I've only ever seen it while I'm in a mantis, so maybe it's Arca 1 taking revenge against me for like halving its profits. I can see my mic procking a bit, like just from keyboard, so I'm just gonna adjust that a bit. Alright, hopefully that fixes that. And yeah, as I thought, there's just NPCs here. Don't anchor the station, exactly. Technically I don't, because I don't get crap. It's taking a while to load. Run after A, nice. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll sort of pick up into piracy and stuff. Oh, as I check entities, the... Alright. Let me just check I'm not on the same server. We aren't. Although this one is even emptier. Woohoo. There's someone here. Oh, default armor. Looks like they've come from the refinery, so recommend what happens. There he is. 30 or 40 is the highest you can hope for. Yeah. Again, I hope that, like, as an interim before server meshing, when they add, like, the static stuff, if we could get 200 to, yeah, I'd say around 200 just in like a single Stanton instant, I think that'd be good for, like, the community. Although, I don't know what they do about global chat. That'd get kind of crazy.
Welcome to Onyx Space Industries. Enjoy the system check.
Okay, yeah, it's a prospect. Might have to wait a bit. It'll be worth it.
Weapons system is off.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Collision alert. Started.
Scan him real quick. The interesting, This kind of the sentry turret still work. No clue. I can, you definitely, one spawn, that they spawn when someone loads in, and, or jumps in, and they disappear when someone leaves. But you can't reliably count how many people. What if you say that close? Yes, but like, again, most people don't even know what the ship does, let alone that it's like following them. Exactly. But when someone like logs in, then they will spawn. Going into the what's up with that IR curve? Why is it so small? Okay, so he is talking in global chat, so we'll know that he can see. I'll go 9 kilometers out, and then if I face him, then like. Any good hits? We had a freelancer, but he logged out. Smooth. This is what civilian grade A luxury components look like. It may not be good, but like at least your IR bar is smooth and luxurious. Is that on the ship? looks like he's aiming towards Lyra. There he goes. Let's see who this one is. I am L2. And hopefully, he also goes to Lyria, we'll have a higher chance of at least catching, or like, okay, if we catch one, sooner. At least we got something tonight. Admittedly, he didn't pay, but whatever. Seems like only a good server to a time. And I want to go back to 313, where like all of the pads will be full with prospectors and freelancers. Those were the good days of Arkham. Me and Spartan were like 1 week, so many hits. Alright, he's .314 was nice. Ah, 314 was like just empty. There was basically no one on the EU servers from what I could find at least. Or 10,000 if we see exactly. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna leave this guy because but I'm kind of get one.
Weapons system is on.
Was it the end of 314 or was it 313? Yeah, exactly. 313 was the best. That was when me and Swadden did all our hits. We made like we made it. I know we made 1 million in a week over the entire patch. It was kind of insane actually. Maybe we made like 2 million. But that was when I wasn't doing college and stuff. I could basically play all day, which was fun. Yeah, it was fun and like probably not very productive. Whereas now, I've gotta go to college. Not to worry about. Yes, yeah, you're thinking of 313. That was like before the capacitor changes. Because in 313, in 312, Xenothreat, the snares just they disabled it. I don't know why. Like, the snare is such an important part of like the game and PvP, and so I'm just really wondering why they haven't made another snare ship. Okay, so now that version. Yeah, exactly. The snare for me is much more fun, and like getting miners and cargo haulers is way more fun than rock haulers. Because rocks you can kind of just go in and like snipe them out of the seat, but this is a lot more like involved, I guess. You have the EMP, you have the boarding, stuff like that. The Halo and physical QT. Yeah, I guess. I don't know what physical quantum travel is actually going to add, apart from just make things a bit smoother. I'm wondering if that'll include like the way like orbital mechanics and stuff, because if planets orbit, the quantum travel system is going to have to change. Interdiction T2, is that planned? Yeah. That'll be nice. I mean, the snare is like in lore, it works by sort of creating a fake mass that the quantum drive will pick up and then say, oh, I just stopped the ship. But it can only be detected from like a short distance, so you can't scan it. You need to use the highways. Yeah. We'll see how it plays out, but they've sold the ship already, so they kind of have to make interdiction work. I do like the sort of ambush gameplay. So this guy we're gonna try and catch, he says he makes 260k per half an hour. So I reckon we ask for what? 50,000. So hopefully we'll catch him soon. An anomaly pulling ships. That'll be cool. I'd love to see the visual effects they do. I mean, because they said they're working on new visual effects for quantum travel, and I assume that'll include the being interdicted. Well, that's the problem. It's just a bunch of I's, J's, L's, and T's. I don't know. I can't bother to do. We'll just see what happens. Seems pretty chatty and global. And yeah, I'd like to see it. Turn on the ship sound okay. That should be more reasonable. The anti-piracy name. Be Bilal, okay. I'll go with that. That is sort of matching my voice in terms of volume, so. We'll stay here for 20-30 minutes. And yeah, in regards to like the quantum version 2. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Actually, let's check the roadmap. Like, when is that planned for? Because I'm more interested in like how the visual effects and UI is going to look over like the actual mechanics, because I think it's meant to be the same. Because the current visual effects are kind of boring. Okay, right. So this it's changed from Quantum Travel version 2 to Quantum Travel Experience. Updating quantum travel mechanic to move players in a more physically realistic way and improve the general quantum travel experience. Adjusting how spooling, calibrating, interdictions, and entering and exiting work. Awesome. So it seems like we are going to get more interdiction stuff. is from the VET, so the Vehicle Experience team. Is it? Oh, it's on the roadmap. I mean, I'll link it for you. I'll link this. Or whatever, you can search for it, it's just Quantum Travel Experience. Yeah, we'll see. It seems to be Quantum Travel Experience, so I think it's adjusting how it like moves and stuff. It says it's meant to be moved in like a physically accurate way. So we'll see. Needs to become Evo. The first thing I check in every Evo build. That's how it works. Oh, so I assume you know already, but if you get out of the pilot seat, we'll turn the snare off. It's annoying, but whatever. I don't know. I don't think it's balancing. I think it's just an oversight because of how capacitors work. Because they switched away from being its own sort of component. Now it's actually a physical weapon. And it follows all the same rules. So weapons are off when you're not in the seat. So I guess it may not even be that. It may just because it like when you exit the seat, it stops providing power to the weapon. So it may just be turning on. But it does mean if you're boarding. It doesn't seem to draw power from the cabs. I guess. I liked the old HUD better for the snare. I don't know why they moved it here. but like they always overlook the snare, so never know. I mean, I constantly make posts on Spectrum, well, okay, not constantly, every now and again, asking for the speed of this thing to be buffed. So slow, only 1,200. Like a scepter. And they say they read every post, so they'll take it into consideration. But I hate that a Carrack, like a literal 120-meter long exploration vessel, can outrun a tiny little scepter. Second. Yeah, I wonder how long the sky will be. Not too long. Yeah, I might turn on my in-game music because it's a little quiet. Oh, there's no music. Yes, that's so true. I hate the Carrack because it can. That is the main reason I hate the Carrack. I'm not even kidding. Same with the 400i. Why can the 400i outrun a Mantis? So the worst thing about the Mantis is just it's either how flimsy the engine nacelles are now. What else was I gonna say? Oh. Yeah, it's the speed and the nacelles that are the main issues. Then it makes up for it. You know, it's actually quite fun streaming. Faster than military interdictor. Silly, yeah. Like, did you see the Mantis, like the new UE Navy Mantis skin? I'll see if I can get a picture. At least it can't carry a rock anymore. What do you mean? Oh, the 400i, right? Yeah. I'm talking about the Carrack. Oh, okay, right. You're gonna love this then. is. Look at that. Right, tell me you don't want that skin. I mean, like, it just looks so good. Form the QT movement within physics along with efficient empty space checks along the QT path to drop out of quantum travel if potential intersection might occur. Okay, I remember that was on the roadmap at some point. Yeah, this is definitely the coolest map in in-game. It's just a shame like players can't have it. Actually, that's the black and red blackjack security one looks good as well, but I haven't got a screenshot of that. You like it with the colors seem out of place. The advocacy skin. Fair enough. I like both. Alright, let me see if this guy's on server. I haven't been waiting too long, but never know. But I mean, the Stormbringer skin isn't bad, but I think it would be way, way, way better if it just replaced this white with like a sort of medium grey. How long are the waiting times on Arco 1? If they're mining on Luria, anything from 20 minutes to an hour. This guy's dead normally takes around 20 minutes to half an hour, so if he's telling the truth, then soon I think. He has just started talking in global again, so maybe he's in quantum travel. Yeah. This is why I like it when we find cargo haulers. It means if they spawn a cargo ship, normally only a couple minutes before they get in and then jump to wherever. Yeah, exactly. I think it's also missing some decals. Like it just seems very flat. But I love the black and blue. I also don't like that the engine like sort of thrusters inside there. It's like blue. I wish that was black. Well. I mean, the Aaron Halo, I want to catch someone coming from there, and this is like base almost completely reliable. I just find someone like from Arc 1 or Krill 1, just jump into the Halo, follow them for like 1,000,000 kilometers, then jump back and cut around 1,000, and it works every time. Which is, I assume, how you do it. Big brain. It's for getting everyone in the Halo. Yeah, same. I mean, the Mantis experience is staring at deep space for 3 hours, occasionally touching the stick so that you don't get kicked for inactivity. And then eventually you catch a single prospector, like half a hold of cargo, who just says, "I don't negotiate with terrorists," and then blows up. That is the true Mantis experience. But it is worth it. It's worth it. Because when you get those hits on like Viper ships, you get bored. TLDR Mantis. For some reason it's appealing. Yeah, it's appealing to me. That's why a lot of people, well, okay, not a lot, people who know it. There's just something satisfying about being in an ambush and just like just being able to pull out a ship from quantum travel and then just hold them there. It feels more powerful than a fighter if it's like constructed out of things. Exactly. But I hate being in a room with someone else working. It's so annoying. Especially when I'm streaming. I'm pretty sure when my dad like knows I'm pretty sure my dad knows I'm like doing something on voice chat or something, he's just louder. He makes like mouth noises or whatever, like just sighing or coughing or whatever. Unless it's character overpower for you. See, this is why you have a thing called friends. You just bring like warlocks and stuff to disable. Actually, can the Garrick even be disabled anymore? I remember for like last patch you basically couldn't EMP it. It would turn on in like 0.5 seconds. $1,400 per second casual mining ship. That's so true. That's so true. I wouldn't be surprised if the Odyssey faster than Mantis. In fact, I'm 100% certain the Odyssey will be faster than the Mantis, because it's an exploration ship, and it's like already the Care Bear's go-to ship. They're still on the server. I reckon we'll catch them within 10 minutes. But I hope we get the small refinery ship soon. If the Odyssey is faster than Mantis, I will be so pissed. Same. We will riot. We'll get we'll get the entirety of Mongol Squad to like boycott CIG. I will personally go to the Wilmslow office and put like a sign saying buff Mantis, something like that. First time you'll be submitting Mantis feedback. The Piracy target is already New Carrack. Yeah. Balling that thing's gonna be so fun though. Like there are so many points of entry. You have 2 docking collars, a hangar, an elevator, and a cargo ramp. Pretty powerful to this hub. Yeah, we'll see. We'll go to the Frankfurt one. By the way, this is not a threat. This is not a threat to CIG. Just for future reference. Still nothing. Oh, it says he can come pick someone up after this mining run. Almost done. No way they're just gonna leave a ship broken on the side. Horizon, Drake Herald, and Raven, yeah. The Raven doesn't even have like atmosphere in this cockpit anymore. So like if you that you just slowly run out of oxygen until you suffocate. You have a limited amount of flight time in that thing. You want your hacking gameplay in your Herald. Most German named ship. I don't get that. But hacking gameplay will be cool. Medical assistance from someone is far away. Okay, so I think the Raven is decent. We use it a lot in Mongol Squad because of its 2 EMPs. It's the best EMP ship. It's just kind of buggy. and it's got some old. Harold is a German name. Okay. I mean, in the UK, there's like Harold. Harold is a pretty. Maybe a variation of that. Well, not a variation, just like. Okay. Oh, we got him. We got him. Finally. All right, let's go. Hello, can you hear me? Repeat, can you hear me? You can say something in global chat or use VoIP, I don't mind. Alright, I want you to send me 50,000 Alpha UEC and I'll let you go. 50,000. I'll give you 3 minutes to comply. Yeah, 50k. You said yourself you made around 250 per 20 minutes. Look man, you don't want to be shooting at me. Okay, 30k, how about that? Last offer. Look, I will not hesitate to blow you up. I've made my demands, I'll give you 2 minutes. You'll still make a profit if you pay. This kind of player, the scary distortion dude, yeah, exactly. 1 minute. Stand no chance if you don't pay. Got distortional weapons. A funeral. See how quick if I can take your shields down? This is your last chance. this. Right, let's see if there's any like, loot. Any? Yeah, okay, looks like there's none. Oh well. Gave him the chance. How did it? See if he says anything in Google. I am flying the RSI Mantis. It is a interdiction ship. All it does is basically pull ships out of quantum drive and then stop them from escaping. So you can basically do whatever you want. Ooh, looks like I am L2. Got 20 SU of quant. It's there again. Seems like there is a printer going background. Give me a sec. Yeah, it's a pretty neat ship. Yeah, exactly. I can't exactly say, oh no, I'll just let you go, because it would kind of ruin my reputation as a pirate. If I make demands, they need to be met, otherwise... I mean, yeah. Otherwise, what's the point? His fault? I guess. Yeah, he definitely seems like one of those, but I don't negotiate with terrorist type guys, so it was his choice. Charge a snare. But I don't know what stage like the other guy is at, so I'll just set snare, then I'll probably just wait until dinner, and then I'll end the stream. But otherwise that last bit was pretty fun. Okay, even if it's a bug, this just looks so cool. I'm going to use that as the thumbnail for my next video. Yeah, I know. He tried to negotiate with non-lethal weapons, which doesn't really work. I'm getting the karma first, okay. Yeah, you can do cool things like this.
Auto drive is now off.
So there is a delay when you drop out of quantum, or you can activate this now. Problem is, I don't have someone on my server to go and check if there's anything at Arco 1. So the guy may have gone, like, he may be there already, but we don't know. I'll leave this up here and I'll just wait and chat for a while until... Yeah, that rush when you interdict something is just so nice. Seems like the server is repopulating as well. So 38 people. Sure. I mean, do I'd be surprised if I don't have you on my friend. Yeah, feel free to go check. I don't have you on my... Send me an invite. Yeah, pretty decent. In fact, that's one of the higher. But it's not normally like that. Delay, it's more like 30 seconds. Seems like it. You checked tomorrow morning, right? Nice. Nice save. Oh yes, he decided to fight with distortion weapons. Truly a noble soldier. At least he didn't say where it was. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm probably going to be off in a couple minutes, or maybe like 5-10 because of no. But yeah, I mean, if you wanna play some of that time as well, like I'm happy to do fun. No, you can send it if you want. I'll send you one. And then you can use you can use party chat or stream chat. Maybe if that other guy is server. can't see your party chat. Yeah, that's me, Sean. Yeah, we're currently just waiting to see if to come back from work. I've been doing Piracy this evening. Actually, gotten a couple of targets, but no one's paid yet. And yeah, I'll probably have to illustrate the VOD. Never mind, that time is now. Well, thanks for watching, everyone again. Been fun. I don't know if I'll be able to do this that regularly, but definitely, yeah, I've been enjoying. Alright, see you guys, and thank you, Pryton, for coming. Sorry, I have to end it now, but